Hey guys, Camfrey15 back it out with another video for you guys. And like I said before, I'm gonna say it again, we're getting through the Dawn to Dawn.
Dun dun.
Yes. More the Dawn to Dawn.
Dun
And
dun dun.
Dad to Dawn. How about that?
Dun dun dun. You keep going dun dun, but it's just dun dun.
Anyways, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna say anything. We're back. And we got Hot Granny.
Yes, it's the thing that everybody starts simping for.
Listen, she's very attractive. Very attractive lady.
I think, still to this day, that is a granny?
Now it's funny because Okarun does make a mention. She's like, she looks a lot younger than a grandma.
Mm-hmm.
So, we get that. We get the introduction to Aunt Granny, and in the most interesting way. So it seems like for a job, she does like kind of like this like premonition psychic type of thing that can like I guess see people's futures. It's funny.
Yes, and we can clearly see that apparently she's not really good at predicting.
Yeah, not very much. So, yeah, anyways, that's when she ends up where we last left off, where Momo knocked out after the incident from the second episode, and Okarun's turned into Turbo Granny, and Turbo Granny is about to like eat Momo from what it was looking like.
Yeah, definitely.
That is until Hot Granny shows up, and that leads to the episode being called Granny versus Granny Clash. Um, and let's just say our great Hot Granny, she just absolutely beats the hell out of Turbo Granny.
Mm-hmm.
Like it isn't even a contest, to be honest.
Yeah, by luring her into a trap and banging her with a bat.
Yes, and it's a metal bat too.
Mm-hmm.
So, she manages to beat this thing, and it looks like and at first Turbo Granny is like, "Oh, I possessed a boy. Are you actually gonna kill this boy?" And Turbo Granny is like, "Who cares? I kill whoever was trying to kill my loved ones." And that's when it gets cut back to Momo. She wakes up in her bed, and she goes downstairs. Hot Granny is wearing Listen, she's just wearing just some sort of sweater and then
Nothing underneath.
nothing underneath. Very thin undergarments, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
And it's funny because, and the funny part is like she's watching like these cartoons or these shows or whatever, and it's like, and she's just laughing about it. I'm just like, okay, you're a very interesting grandma.
Mm-hmm.
Now Momo's asking what she did with Okarun, and essentially she's like, oh, him. Yeah, he's in the back storage area at the shrine. She does play it off like saying like she doesn't know what the hell Momo's talking about. So you kind of see the banter between the two. But we even get like later at the end of the episode, like we do know, even though Momo's grandmother does piss her off to an extent, deep down she still cares for her.
Mm-hmm.
So then it then leads to a funny scene where she's all worried about Okarun, like as if he died or something. And she opens up the shrine door.
Yeah.
This man is over here eating freaking rice balls.
Mm-hmm. And that's when he sees her like, oh thank goodness, I thought I killed you while I was Turbo Granny, and then right there, Momo just slams the door again. Like he's like, Miss Ayase? Like, you idiot, you're still alive?
And he's like, yeah, why would I not be alive?
Yes, sorry for being alive.
Yeah. And then that's when Hot Granny shows up. And then My goodness, this whole banter is the fact like, oh, do you like, oh, is this the type of boy that you like? And obviously, Momo's like, no, I do not like him. And it's funny because then she's like, the only guy I like is Ken Takakuro. And she's like, oh,
Hmm,
interesting.
that's the same name that this boy has. So he is your type.
So he is your type. Hey, Ken. Momo likes you. She's like, I do not like you. Oh my goodness. The banter between these two was so funny and everything. But essentially, what happens is basically Momo tells her grandma what's been going on, what's happening. And basically, one, her grandma's like, look, there's nothing I can do for the kid. You know, she makes the mention about the curse of Turbo Granny. And she says back in her past, she tried to go to the tunnel where Turbo Granny was located at, but the spiritual pressure was so much she couldn't even enter the tunnel.
Hmm.
So she kind of just like, whatever. So that's why she ends up telling Momo, she's like, look, he's not gonna have a normal life anymore. Like, you might as well just leave him be and you need to go live your normal life again. But we know Momo has grown, I guess you can say, an attachment to Okaroon. And she's like, no, I'm gonna do whatever I can to save him and get his pee back. Because that's how
Yeah,
they did, that's how they call that's what they called it.
king. Yes,
So
his banana.
I'm just gonna go with the banana because it just sounds funnier. It
Funnier.
sounds funnier.
Yeah, if you just say it so casually, and give us your banana.
So, essentially, Momo tells her about her psychic ability. Actually, no, that's in a few minutes. One, I forgot. There was another funny scene in terms of alluding to the fact that Momo likes Ken and the Grant. He's just like, oh, so you do like him? I knew it. Uh, I feel like this is gonna be a funny banter between the grandma. When it comes to Momo, it's definitely gonna be the whole thing of like, oh, you do like him, don't you? And she's gonna keep denying it because at the end of the day, Momo kind of does act like a tsundere.
Yes, yes, she does.
So, anyways, basically the whole thing is they got to go through a training arc, and he's got to improve his stamina, to be able to take on Turbo Granny because she basically breaks down as the fact like, okay, if you want to get this dude's banana back, well, you're gonna have to race Turbo Granny. Um, and you have to beat Turbo Granny to essentially do that because, well, Turbo Granny likes to race, which it's interesting for a ghoul to want to race things. But then again, she's called Turbo Granny.
Yes.
Um, Also, too, she can't do it because she can only like stay in the area that she's in. I guess if they're like prefecture or whatever in Japan. Otherwise, if she leaves that area, she won't be able to access or use her powers or whatever abilities she got.
Hmm.
Um, which is crazy to know. It's crazy to know. So, that's the thing. Also, too, the way they made it sound about Momo's like psychic abilities. They made it sound like as if it was the alien incident that activated them.
Mm, well, what? How exactly? Like,
I'm just saying, like, just activated or something.
well, she did. Well, during that situation, she did recall like a memory of her with her grandma, like how to like use those kind of abilities. So,
Yeah, yeah. And then also too, she does tell her grandma that, you know, what is it? That at that point in time, she felt basically invincible. So it seems like we have an idea that could probably be like the highest or the strongest that her psychic powers can get. Um, but she hasn't been able to tap into that, that type of strength in a while. So we'll definitely see. We'll definitely see if she improves because, her grandma said like, okay, what can you actually see? And she says like, oh, I can only see the aura of Okaroon and everything. And then when I basically clamp down on it, it turns him back to normal. And during this funny scene, he's like, I gotta go, I gotta go, I gotta go. And he's just like, so,
I'm surprised he's able to hold it out for that long until
which is interesting. How is he able to?
it's best we don't ask. It's best we don't ask.
Okay.
Apparently he's still able to use it without the thing.
The banana.
I can't take you seriously whenever you say that.
So, anyways, that's the whole thing that they gotta work on. Um, it then leads to a funny scene to where they're running to use the bathroom and he needs to like go badly. He's like, I'm gonna beat you to it. And they're like, no, you're not gonna beat me to it. Tank Coca-Cola. And that's what grandma says. And then mama literally just her heart flutters when she says that. I'm just like, oh my goodness. So you get that whole funny scene, and then he ends up being able to go into the restroom, but that's when Turbo Granny shows up and makes things go from bad to worse.
Yeah, seems like while she was entranced in there, seems to be frozen between well, between Grandma and Okaroon.
Hmm.
So they don't know what's happening other than the fact that Momo's granny's nose and ears started bleeding.
Yes.
Yes, so yes, Granny tells Momo, I've had an event. You better come to the tunnel, or if you don't, he'll never get his dung back or his banana back.
Yeah, essentially. So the episode ends off with Momo and Okaroon wearing like, obviously she's wearing like a shrine maiden type of outfit. He's wearing also like a shrine type of dude outfit. And basically they ride off together to go to the train to go to the tunnel. You get this nice heartfelt moment between Momo and her grandma where she's like, listen, don't die and just come back. And she looks back and she's just like, oh. So it goes to show you that, you know, deep down, even though they butt heads, they do genuinely care about each other.
Mm-hmm.
So basically that's it. They're on the train. Post credits scene changes back into her regular clothes, which personally, if you ask me, she's looking like a snack in those clothes.
That is her sense of style talking.
She did say that. She's like, well, you gotta have style and everything. I'm like, okay. I'm not saying you didn't look good wearing the Shrine Maiden outfit, but you also look good wearing that too. Also, another shocking thing, she wears glasses.
Yes.
I prefer the no glasses look though, but she looks nice with the glasses. But that's basically it of the episode, and episode 4, that's when we see our characters take on Turbo Granny.
Yep. Crazy fight.
Yes, it definitely was a crazy fight. But any other final thoughts before we get out of here?
No, that's it.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it nice, short and sweet, and we're gonna continue to go on as best we can. But again, I'm enjoying the show. It is also quite interesting to see, you know, how far Momo's psychic abilities can get. And I feel like it's just gonna get stronger the more she obviously works on him. Has she already practiced, or has she already been able, correct me if I'm wrong, has she already been able to do the thing where she's able to close her eyes but still use her psychic abilities and hold his whole transformation in place?
I think so. I think so.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to again keep going back and watching, but that was another thing they did in this episode, because she's like, listen, try closing your eyes and trying to feel the aura and using different sense essentially, and she couldn't do it yet.
Mm.
So we'll definitely see. We'll definitely see. But anyways, next episode review will episode 4. It won't actually be coming. We won't record it Wednesday night because I'm actually going to the Clippers game. That will be recorded Thursday night, and then hopefully at least it gets uploaded Friday. But even though by then the newest episode will already be out, which I think is episode 7 or 6.
I don't remember.
Let me look, because I do have net. It would be episode 6 actually. Coming out November 7th, so in 2 days. But yeah, we're catching up as fast as we can. We're gonna get these episodes out so then we can catch up, and then hopefully we never have any setbacks to where we're not reviewing these shit weekly.
Yes.
But knowing us, we do slack sometimes.
Yes, we do.
Anyways, we're gonna get out of here. Hit that subscribe button, not only to my channel, but my co-host channel. Leave a link in the description below. Leave a like and put a comment if you want more Dodon content or anything else left. Obviously, by this recording, I don't know if some states can still vote. Well, obviously, by the time this video goes up, you can't vote anymore. But listen, all I gotta say is just stay safe out there. Yes, if you maybe voted for somebody, that's fine. I don't discriminate. Yeah, maybe I have some differences in the person you may vote for, but at the end, the end of the day, it's not gonna be. It shouldn't be that serious. At the end of the day, regardless, whoever wins, whatever the outcome is, there always still will be a better day, and there will always still be a day. And it's not like we have to do everything. I know it's a touchy subject, but all I gotta say is don't take things too serious. Obviously, if it's not the result you wanted, be disappointed. And hopefully next time in like the next 4 years, things change. So that's all I can say. Just stay safe, because there will be craziness that will happen the coming days. So
Okay, enough of that. Yeah.
just wanted to make mention, wanted to make sure everybody's looking out for each other and just be staying safe. So regardless, that's it. That's my take on the whole situation going on in real life stuff. But other than that, can't wait to talk more anime. ReZero's tomorrow. I'm just happy about that, even though I'm an episode behind. But whatever, that'll be a dual episode review for another day. So then, guys, catch you guys next on the next Dawn episode review or any other video I upload to the channel. Till then, guys, peace.